Day number 8 already, and today we're going to Universal Studios, Island of Adventure, and we're going to be dining at Toothsome Chocolate Emporium. Come along and join us for the adventure. Welcome, Royal Highnesses. I'm Dan and you're watching Walt Disney World Adults Only, and today we're betraying Walt Disney World and we are going to Universal and to Islands of Adventure. Yes, it's day number 8. We're currently sitting in the lobby at Disney's Animal Kingdom Lodge waiting for an Uber. We just did a price comparison. It was $23.99 for an Uber and about $25 for a Lyft. We've gone for an Uber. It's about 9 minutes away, so we're just chilling out in the lobby while we wait. For today's Universal Adventure, David didn't know this, but I bought us some surprise express passes so we can skip the lines on most attractions. The one he really wants to ride though is Hagrid's Magical Creatures, and of course that isn't included in the express pass, so we're going to head straight there when we get in. Lots to see and do at Universal. David is a huge Harry Potter fan. I'm sure he'll tell you about that a little bit later on, but yeah, today is more for him than for me. Universal doesn't hold such a special place in my heart, but they have got some really great rides. So we've got 2 days of Universal, today with an express pass, and then on Wednesday without. We've also bought the photo pass, which was really expensive, so we're going to try and get our maximum use out of that as well. Lots and lots of pictures on the rides. But yeah, we're just chilling out in the lobby waiting for our Uber, and when we get to Universal we'll be sure to check in with you again. So rideshare, Uber, Lyft, they all drop you off on this kind of top floor of the multi-storey car park now. So many people come here using rideshare that they decided just to convert this whole floor into like a drop-off zone. So it's absolutely massive. So if you're going to get a rideshare, then this is where you need to be dropped off, and so you need to come for pickup as well. So it looks like it's the Jurassic Park car park, top floor. For all Lyft and rideshare. You've been going on about Hagrid's for God knows how long.
For Harry Potter, yeah.
So excited for that, you must be. All that sign here for the VelociCoaster. That's going to be really cool. I've never done that either. Okay, so we're at Islands of Adventure. There is a 100-minute wait for Hagrid's and a 65-minute wait for VelociCoaster at park opening. So we're going to give those 2 a skip for now. Hopefully those times will come down. They're the only 2 rides you can't use the express pass for. So we've started the day with Hulk and Storm Force. David was very brave going on Hulk for the first time. How did you find it?
I was very brave. It was good fun.
Did you like it?
Yeah.
And what do you think of Universal so far? What's your first impressions?
It's not Disney. Like, you can just, it doesn't have that same
magical feel.
Yeah.
Right, let's, where are we going now? Head to Wizarding World? Yeah, we're going to get some breakfast, aren't we?
Yes, indeed.
Yeah, let's go and get some breakfast because you're not feeling very well today, so I think that'll probably help you a little bit, won't it?
doesn't really work with how hot it is, does it?
Hey, what's up there? We're now at the Three Broomsticks, waiting in line to get some breakfast. There's quite a long queue here this morning, but not as long as I was expecting, so that's very good. We're just in the line now. What are you thinking you're going to have?
The American breakfast.
The American breakfast. I think I'm going to go for the pancake breakfast. But yeah, we'll show you our food when we get it. Okay, so we've just finished our breakfast at the Three Broomsticks. Disappointing, I think, is the best way to describe it. For me, I thought it was quite an expensive breakfast, although not for being in Harry Potter world, obviously. $17.99 is not the end of the world to eat at the Three Broomsticks in the Wizarding World. But you expected to get better than what we got. So I got cold pancakes, 3 cold pancakes, which were kind of similar to McDonald's pancakes. 2 cold sausages and a bit of crispy bacon and a croissant, and it was just okay. Probably wouldn't rush back to dine at the Three Broomsticks again, but it's good to come and do the experience once. What did you think about yours?
Yeah, it wasn't great. I had an American breakfast, so it was scrambled egg, bacon, sausage, croissant, which you had.
Yeah, you didn't eat your croissant, potatoes.
Potatoes. Yeah, the food wasn't great.
Was yours warm?
No.
No, it's cold food as well.
Yeah.
We kind of had a long wait to order, quite a long wait to collect the food. It's not busy in here. There are lots and lots of empty tables. So it's not like it's like a crazy busy day for them. And the food just was crap, basically. So the Three Broomsticks for me gets a solid 4 out of 10.
Yeah, I think I'd do the same for.
4.
Yeah.
It wasn't dreadful, but there was nothing.
I wouldn't come back to eat.
You wouldn't come back.
No, it's nice to come in and see but not to eat.
What's this?
Chocolate frog.
Like chocolate frogs?
Get these for people for Christmas.
That is $25, right? No, isn't that right?
That's 25.
For that little thing of beans?
Yeah.
Oh.
This is 13.
How much are the chocolate frogs?
$30. Are they actually serious?
For a chocolate frog? Wow. Very good. Most expensive sweet shop we've ever been in?
Crazy.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Hagrid ride. Yeah. Was it back up one? What even?
What's in this shop, David?
Quidditch.
It's a what?
Quidditch.
Let's prepare for your ultimate Raptor close encounter. Scan your ticket at an available station, and the screen will indicate which locker is assigned to that ticket. You won't be returning to this room, so you remember that number, symbol, or color to retrieve your items. The new VelociCoaster means swift thief. Not only are they fast, their bite is equivalent to a large American alligator.
So we have just ridden VelociCoaster for the very first time. How was it?
Fast.
Did you enjoy it?
Really fast.
Did you enjoy it?
I wouldn't say enjoyed it.
I have to say, I just thought it was brilliant. It was so high up, so fast, such a great coaster. Really loved it.
You don't know where you are, literally, do you?
Do you want to-
I didn't.
do you wanna go on it
I was
again?
No.
Should we go and queue up again?
So no.
The wait time was fairly accurate. It said it was a 40-minute wait. We was actually on the ride after 35 minutes. So yeah, really accurate wait time. Yeah, I think it's worth the wait. We also did the Harry Potter and the Forbidden Journey. Did you enjoy that?
Yeah, that was cool. It was clever.
Yeah, I love that ride as well. I've only done Harry Potter and the Forbidden Journey once before, but absolutely loved that ride. It was so good, and I love seeing Dawn French in the queue. I think she's so funny. So nice to have a bit of Dawn, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Where are we going next?
Let's go. Hagrid's.
Hopefully the wait time for Hogwarts has come down a little bit. We're going to check that out and then hopefully head there. If not, we might do the Kong ride in between. Okay, so we have now got our butterbeer. I've got the frozen, you've got the normal.
Normal soda one.
Want to try it? See what you think?
It's okay. It's quite sweet. It's nicer than the one we had in London.
$17 for 2 butterbeer. It's not cheap at Universal.
No, it's really not.
It's really not. Right, let's go and have a little sit down and then we're going to head to Universal Studios. So we're just taking a bit of time to sit and have our butterbeer, and I thought I'd give you a little bit of update on what we've been doing so far today. So since we last saw you, we've been on the river journey, was it called?
Jurassic Park
River journey. And I have to say, I do not remember getting very wet on that before, but we got quite wet, didn't we? And you thought it was on purpose. You thought I'd just tricked you. But honestly,
Yeah, but you normally do, so...
Yeah, I normally do trick you, but I didn't intend to get that wet myself. Then we went on to do Kong, which I have to say, I think is an absolutely awful attraction. I don't really get it at all. I don't find it particularly realistic. I don't get the storyline, but then I haven't seen the film, so I think that possibly is why. But we did it anyway, Skull Island. You quite liked it, didn't you?
I wouldn't say I liked it. The like graphics and stuff were good.
It just kind of chucks you about, like
Yeah.
forcefully for no real reason. It doesn't really tie in with what you're watching exactly. So I'm really not a fan of that. ride. I didn't like it the first time I rode it back in 2019. I didn't enjoy it today, and then we went on to do Hagrid's. Went on that. The wait time was supposed to be 55 minutes. It actually took 40 minutes to get onto it. It didn't feel like 40 minutes. It moved quite quickly, didn't it? And there was like enough to kind of look at whilst you were going through the queue. And then the ride was really good. Did you enjoy it?
Yeah, very good. It was good, and it's sort of had a story to it and lots going on. And
The bit I loved best when it dropped us. I wasn't expecting
yeah, I
that.
didn't know it was going to do that.
I didn't know it was going to do that, so I really enjoyed the drop. That was really good. We wanted to ride the Hogwarts Express across Universal, but that's down, and apparently going to be down all day, which is really irritating. We paid for park hopper tickets particularly to use that, and now we will not be able to. So yeah, it's a bit of a nuisance that being down. You really wanted to go on that, didn't you?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I did actually.
I do find Universal a real hassle, and I'll talk about this later on when we do our kind of end of day summary, but the staff members here are rude. There's no other word for it. They're rude, they're ignorant. There's no, I know it's not meant to be magical here, that's meant to be Disney, but when you come out of the Disney bubble and you come here, they are noticeably ignorant. I've seen them actually being rude to people.
One guy on the river safari, you know, the woman that was sat next to me,
Yeah.
he was actually having a go at her.
That's what I'm talking about. So they're not really prioritising the Express Pass people through the lines. So you've paid quite a lot of money for Express Pass. We paid about £100 each for it. So it's quite a lot of money for Express Pass, and they're not really prioritising you. The actual people in the normal queue are probably not waiting much longer than you are if you've got Express Pass for most of the rides here. So I'll talk about the Express Pass later, but so far it definitely was not worth what we paid. But this woman, she was on the river journey, she was having a go at the cast member or the staff member, saying that basically we should be getting through quicker, and he literally told her to shut her mouth up and get in the boat. And I was just really shocked about, yeah, you heard that as well?
Yeah.
I was really surprised at how rude it was. You would never get that at Disney. No matter what you said, you would never get that at Disney. And she wasn't being aggressive to him at all. She was just basically making the point that he wasn't providing the service that she had paid for. And I think that her point was reasonable, but he was really rude. So yeah, there's not much customer service here. But yeah, we're going to go to Universal. I'm going to have to walk all the way around because the Hogwarts Express is down. That's really, really disappointing because we paid, as I said, we paid for the park hopper to use that. So yeah, so far I'm really not loving Universal.
Hello everyone, we're so happy to see you all here today. If you would like to meet with your favorite Susie and friends, we got Cat in the Hat Thing 1 and Thing 2 hanging out right back here.
Giant of you. Look over there, don't ruin How do I look?
It's not looking good.
It's from a distance. The further back they go, the better I will look.
It's not, bro.
Like if you try like Scotland, Wales.
Show me around. That's the Leaky Cauldron, that is. There. Okay, we are about to leave Universal Studios to make our way to Toothsome Chocolate Emporium, where we're going to have dinner, I think with Lisa and Bernie from wdwao Facebook group. They're going to come and meet us for some dinner, which is really nice to see them. Universal Studios Islands of Adventure absolutely sucks. I'm sorry, this has been the absolute worst day of the trip for me. How about you?
Every single member of staff has just been like rude, or
Awful.
they just look like they don't want to be here.
Yeah.
And like you're inconveniencing them. It's like, oh, okay.
I think it'll be my last time here. We paid to come back here already on Wednesday. I'm not entirely sure we're going to bother with that. I think we'd rather just lose the money than have to come and deal with this place again. The lines have been horrendous. The Hogwarts Express is down. We specifically bought Park Hopper to go on that. Just a really awful day, really. We paid more for 2 days here with our Express Pass and Photo Pass than we paid for 14-day Disney ticket, including the Memory Maker, the Park Hopper. It's really just not worth the money, is it?
I personally, for me, I wouldn't come back here.
You have to queue up to put your stuff in a locker for virtually every single ride. Then you have to queue up afterwards to get your stuff from a locker. There's crowds of people around the locker. The lockers are too small for realistically for anyone's actual bag they're going to bring. So if you want a big locker, you've got to pay for it on top of the ridiculous amount of money you've already paid to come here.
If you're going to come here and you're going to be using the lockers, you need to make sure that your bag is like really slim.
Yeah.
If you came with a larger rucksack than what we've got, I don't know how you'd...
And even we've had to stuff that into the locker.
We've had
every
to
time.
stuff it in.
Yeah. So it's just been queuing for lockers. Then we bought the photo pass, but you have to queue up, and then you get a miserable like staff member who's completely disinterested in their job, trying to find your photo for you. So yes, the Wizarding World of Harry Potter was good, and I'm glad you had the opportunity to see it. But overall, as an experience, you know, this just hasn't been a great day, has it?
No, not really.
It's been awful. It really has been awful. So I know a lot of people love Universal Studios. I don't get it. A lot of people don't love Disney. Don't understand why I love Disney, and that's fine. You know, if you love Universal, great. But I think it's fair to say that neither of us do, and our experience today has been...
I think I would rather have spent today just like doing Magic Kingdom again.
We're not Universal fans, are we?
No.
Anyway, on to something more positive. We're going for dinner now to Toothsome Chocolate Emporium. We've only got 3 minutes to get there, so we're going to have to hot foot it across. So you finished your beer now, haven't you?
I've finished my beer. I'm allowed out.
So
of the park.
we're allowed out of the park now. Hello.
Hello! Am I going to be the star of a moving picture?
You are, yes.
Oh, this is so exciting. This is the first time ever. Hello, I'm Professor Dr. Penelope Devoting Toothsome, and this is the Toothsome Chocolate Emporium and Savoury Feast Kitchen.
Can you tap dance?
Oh, yes, I can tap dance. This is a little time step. You go stop, hop, step, for luck will change. Hop, step, the light will change.
You are
Yes.
fabulous.
Thank you. I can also opera sing. Ready?
Yes. I love your hat as well.
Thank you. It was a signature of my father, Thomas Tinker Toothsome.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes, he always liked to tinker, and he always had his goggles atop his hat just in case he ever needed to tinker with new. You see, I like to tinker with utensils quite often. It makes these animals all around the Emporium. There's a monkey there, and there's an owl over there.
Are you actually British?
Yes, I'm from Kensington.
From Kensington. Fabulous.
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much.
Near the palace?
A little bit, you know.
Love
Just
it.
down the road, you know.
Just down the road. And do you like Chelsea Harbour?
I do.
I thought you would.
Yes,
I
yes.
thought you would love
It's
the harbour.
been a while since I've been back, I must say.
Oh, you should come.
Yes, again.
And bring your goggles.
Bring the goggles.
Definitely.
Are we going to be tinkering at Chelsea?
Yes, very tinkering, definitely.
That's so exciting. Oh my goodness. Well, I do hope you enjoy yourself
Thank you
today.
so much.
Yes, have a fantastic
It's
time.
lovely to meet you.
You as well, too.
So we are now at Toothsome Chocolate Emporium, and we've been joined by the lovely Lisa
Hi.
from Walt Disney World Adults Only, and her lovely husband Bernie.
Fernando.
Fernando, as he likes to be called. I've known you like for about 5 years now, I guess.
It's been a while.
Been a while.
Yes.
So we're having dinner. David, what beer have you got?
Chocolate something.
Chocolate beer. How is it?
It's amazing.
It's amazing.
It actually tastes of chocolate.
Does it?
And then you get a hit of beer, which is a bit strange, but it's really
Oh.
nice.
I've got a Wicked Cherry, which is a rum-based cherry cocktail with some creme de framboise, some kind of cherry liqueur. So I'm gonna taste that in a second. Lisa and Bernie are just on the soda. They're being good, so they're saving the calories for dessert. We've all been so busy eating. I forgot to check back in with you and tell you about our food. So I'm going to go round now. Let's talk about the appetizers first of all. We had the almond chocolate bread, which came with a salted caramel butter. Amazing. And then we had a brie that came in like a puff pastry with some berries, some flaked almonds, some chocolate bread and some crackers as well. Also really, really great. Really nice flavour combinations. What did you think of the appetizers, David?
Yeah, good. Very sweet. Very sweet.
Did you like them?
Yeah, they were good.
Yeah. David's a bit worse for his on his second beer. It's almost empty. Lisa, what did you think of our appetizers?
Well, so the chocolate bread was delicious. It was, I tried it without the butter caramel sauce. I mean, the butter caramel on it, caramel butter, salted caramel, whatever that butter was. The butter was delicious. The bread itself has a little bitter, dark chocolate flavor, but when you add the salted caramel butter, it really sweetens it up and makes it good. But it is very dense, so it's something you really want to share because otherwise you'll become very full very quickly with that bread.
Yeah. Bernie, what did you think of the appetizers?
Oh, they were good. I like the brie and the fruit that came with that, with the berries. And
Good.
yeah, they were really good. I enjoyed it.
Cool. For our entrees, David, you had the teriyaki salmon.
Yeah, it was amazing.
What did it come with?
Tasty. Sugar snaps, carrots, celery, rice. Yeah, it was very good. Really tasty.
Yeah, very good.
Yeah.
Lisa, what did you have?
I had the miswa salad. It came with seared tuna, which was cooked perfectly. It was very raw in the center, but nice sear on the outside. It had lettuce greens with sliced fingerling potatoes, some asparagus, tomatoes, olives, and a few other goodies in that salad.
Did you like it?
It was delicious.
Did you finish it?
I didn't eat all of the greens.
Ah.
I was saving room for what comes next.
And Bernie, you had ribs, right?
I had boneless ribs with grits around it and some carrots. They were good.
Really good.
Flavorful and very tender.
What flavour were the grits?
Oh, the grits, it's got cheese in it. It's a cheddar cheese grits.
Oh, very
They were
nice.
good. Yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah.
And I had the blue plate burger, which was a half-pound burger that had a slice of meatloaf, mashed potatoes and corn in it. And I really didn't think I was going to be able to eat that burger. And I said to Lisa, there's no way I'm going to eat a half-pound burger, but she persuaded me to get it. It came with fries, and I could only manage half of it, so I was beaten. Guess what?
The doggy's gonna get some.
The dog's gonna get the rest of it.
That's right.
But yeah, that burger was just too much food for me. It's not gonna stop me having dessert though, because as Lisa says,
There's room for ice cream in the cracks.
yeah, there's room for ice cream in the cracks. We've ordered 2 sundaes to share. One is a s'mores and one is an ad hoc surprise. Lisa asked the server to surprise us with the second one. So I'm not sure what we're going to get. But yeah, we'll be sure to check back in with you and let you know how good the food is. But so far, so good. Really nice restaurant. I'm really enjoying the experience here. Service is good. Company is even better. And the food is really great too.
Doesn't even get the size of it.
Here, spoon for
For proportion.
proportion. Yeah. I mean, that's amazing.
Can you give that one a spin for me? Oh my goodness.
This is...
David, you're so gutsy. Okay, so we are back at Animal Kingdom Lodge on day 8, and today really wasn't that great. It should have been a really good day. David absolutely loves Harry Potter. It's one of his favourite things ever, isn't it? You're constantly watching the movies, and we had a wonderful day out at the Warner Brothers studios in London, seeing all the Harry Potter stuff. But you know, it just wasn't great at all. To the point of it's kind of put me off of going to Universal again. I'm not going to rush back there. Your first experience there, what did you think?
No, I didn't enjoy it, and I think it's so different to Disney. In terms of price point for what you pay for what you get when you go to Universal, I don't think it's justified. From what you're saying, like the tickets, the express passes and everything were really expensive. We were waiting in big lines still.
So just to tell you how much we paid, I've just got up the confirmations. So our ticket each for 2 days, so for Monday and for Wednesday when we should be going back, was $274 each. So we paid $584 just for our park tickets alone. Then on top of that, for today we paid $100 each for the express pass, and we paid $90 for the photo pass for 3 days. So basically we paid almost $880 for 2 days at Universal, and our Disney tickets were only £400 for 14 days, including Memory Maker for the whole period. Yeah,
that's disgusting.
I wouldn't recommend anyone pays this money to go there. The service and the attitude of the staff was absolutely terrible. It's so inconvenient. Everything you do at Universal is inconvenient. Once you're inside the park, everything when you go on a ride, you've got to queue up for a locker. And that's a kind of chaos. There's people all over the place not knowing what they're doing. The lockers are tiny. You have to try and stuff your stuff inside. Really, really not great. Then when you get off of the ride, if you've bought the photo pass, you've then got to queue up to get someone to find your photo and link it. It doesn't do it automatically. Again, that's more wasted
And
time.
they're always rude, and it's like you're inconveniencing them.
Yeah, we had a negative experience every single time. We paid $90 for the photos. We haven't seen the photos yet, but I doubt we got 10 photos today. So we've paid about almost $10 a photo. The express pass was terrible. So to give you an example, the wait for the Simpsons Ride was advertised as 15 minutes. We went into the express line. They let through probably about 40 people from the regular line ahead of the express line. And we ended up waiting 25 minutes, which was 10 minutes longer than the advertised time for the standard line. That happened again, well, multiple times, but particularly on the river journey, they were letting all the regular line on before the express line. I'm not entirely sure what we had paid for. I'm not a fan. The rides were not that great. There was a couple of good rides. I do love the Hulk. The VelociCoaster was good, but we didn't get that including our express pass. We had to queue up for about 40 minutes for that. Although the good thing about that was the lockers were in the line, so at least that was one good thing. The Hagrid's ride was great. I'm glad we got to ride it. But we waited for...
We waited ages for that.
It was good, you know, I enjoyed it.
It's well done. It is well done, the Hagrid's ride.
Yeah, it was good. I liked it. But would you queue up that long again for it?
Probably not.
Probably not, no. The food at the free... Broomsticks was awful.
Rubbish. It was so bad. It was cold. It was, yeah,
just crap, wasn't it? Really, really poor food. Really long wait for poor food as well. I'm really, really positive about Orlando, and I want to tell you some good things from today. And I will tell you about the dinner in a minute. It was really good. But in terms of Universal and Islands of Adventure, it was awful, wasn't it? We paid for a park hopper ticket so we could use the Hogwarts Express. That ride was down all day. Again, such a waste of our time and money. We only bought that park hopper to use the Hogwarts Express. If we weren't going to use that train, we would have just bought the non-park hopper tickets and done one park today and one park on Wednesday. So really that was a complete waste of our money as well, buying the park hopper option. Universal, you really need to do better. And then we went back in after dinner to go and watch the light show at Hogwarts Castle, didn't we? Tonight. We walked all the way back through the park, and then when we got to the Wizarding World of Harry Potter, we got told that the show was cancelled. We asked a staff member about the show, like what time it was. They said it's cancelled, and that was it. There was no reason given. There was no politeness in tone. There was no, oh, I'm really sorry, it's cancelled. It was just, it's cancelled. Oh, great. So we still don't know why it was cancelled, Universal. But we paid for that, and we didn't get to see it. We paid to use the Hogwarts Express and didn't get to use it. We paid for Express Pass and didn't get to do most of the attractions we wanted to do today because of the staff members not managing the queues properly. So I think it's a big thumbs down for Universal from both of us, isn't it? And that's really sad, you know. I've never been the greatest Universal fan. It's the kind of thing I will do for one day with an Express Pass during my trip normally. We're due to go back on Wednesday. We've paid for our ticket. But honestly, I don't want to go, and you know, it pains me to say I think I'd rather lose my money that we've paid than have to go and endure that rudeness and ignorance from the staff there.
But I don't know what we'd... Sorry, interrupt.
Go on.
What would we go back and do that we hadn't done today?
We missed out so much because our Express Pass was crap. We haven't done Men in Black. We haven't done The Mummy. We haven't done any of the shows. There's like several. We haven't done Fast and Furious. We haven't done Jimmy Fallon. We haven't done the Bourne Supremacy thing. We haven't done... there's literally so many rides we haven't done today because of how inefficiently the staff members managed the express queue.
Well,
but even with that said, you know, and those attractions that we've paid to do, I just don't really want to go back now.
I'd rather go and do another day around Magic Kingdom.
Anyway, on to more positive news.
It did end on a high note.
Our day did get better. So we met up with our friends Lisa and Bernie from wdwao Facebook group, who are now, I would say, very, very good friends of ours. We met up with them at Toothsome Chocolate Emporium, and we had a really, really great dinner, didn't we? Not in terms of the company, but also the food as well. So tell us about dinner.
Well, I had the I can't remember the exact name. It's basically a chocolate beer, which was amazing. It smelt like chocolate, tasted like chocolate, and only then afterwards do you get a hit of beer. It sounds disgusting, but it's so good. So good. Then I had the teriyaki salmon with miso, sugar snap, carrots, celery. It came with rice underneath, and that was really good. In terms of main courses that I've had so far since being here, I would probably say that's the second best main course I've had to Citrico's.
For my main course, I had a burger that came with meatloaf in the burger, mashed potato in the burger, and sweet corn in the burger. It came with fries, and literally it was way too much food. It was a half-pounder burger, plus the meatloaf, plus the mash, plus the sweet corn, plus the burger roll. And I managed to eat about half. Well, I actually ate half of it. The other half Lisa took home for her dog Mickey. It didn't go to waste, but I just couldn't eat it. And then she insisted that we got some sundaes, and we had the s'more sundae, and was it a Brooklyn cookie sundae?
I don't know what it was, but it was...
Well, we got 2 sundaes to share between 4, but honestly, we could have had 1 to share between 4. It was so big, but so good. It was really nice, wasn't it, the sundaes? I know you only had a small bit.
I literally had such a small bit.
But it was good, wasn't it? Yeah, the sundaes there were amazing. Service was really good. The restaurant was really interesting to look around. The theming is amazing. So highly recommend the Chocolate Emporium. For me, I'm going to give that a solid 8 out of 10. Oh, you got your nipples out.
9 out of 10.
9 out of 10? You really liked it?
Yeah, I liked it.
Really good. And Lisa and Bernie are too naughty. They paid for our dinner tonight, even though we begged them not to. They insisted. So Bernie and Lisa, thank you so much for treating us to dinner. It was such a kind gesture. Such lovely people.
Yeah, it's nice to get to know them more.
And it's great that without wdwao, I would never have met them. So setting up that Facebook group all those years ago has led to some really great relationships. It's been so nice to meet people. And Lisa and Bernie, thank you so much for tonight. Your company was awesome, and your kindness and generosity was amazing. Anyway, I think I'm gushing a bit too much now. We're on to day 9 tomorrow. What we got planned for day 9 tomorrow? How's that going to start off tomorrow, David?
Resting by the pool, I think.
Bit of a relaxation. Then we're going to Disney Springs and to Chef Art Smith's for lunch, in somewhere I've wanted to go for such a long time. They do moonshine flights, and I'm really excited to give that a go because I've never had moonshine before. So yeah, that's going to be fun. Then we're going to Hollywood Studios. I'm going to be stacking those Genie Pluses from nice and early in the day, so we should have hopefully Slinky Dog Dash, hopefully Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway, and hopefully the Rock and Roller Coaster with Aerosmith. They're the 3 that I'm going to try and grab first. Also got the Hollywood Brown Derby booked for dinner. That's going to be awesome. Somewhere I've wanted to eat for a long time as well. One of Taylor's favourites. If you've liked this video, please give it a big thumbs up. It'll help other people find it, and share it with your friends as well. If you like our channel, please ensure you're subscribed, that little notification bell clicked. And as always, remember, never grow up.